skaters, welcome back. I'm so glad you're here. I am Coach Julia, and today we are going to be addressing some of your skate concerns. Now, a couple of weeks ago, I posted a video where I asked you to tell me some of your biggest struggles out on the ice. I had almost 300 submissions back from you, so thank you so much. I really appreciate your engagement in this channel. Now, a lot of those I noticed had a very similar theme. You are struggling with staying consistent on the edge that you're trying to be on. Whether that is you're doing a 1-foot spin and you're falling too far on your inside edge and you can't keep spinning, or you're trying to do 1-foot glides and you cannot control the direction of your glide. You're curving on that glide when you're trying to go straight. Some of you are trying to do 3 turns and you can't check out of the 3-turn properly. You're accidentally falling onto the wrong edge. And a lot of you are working on those forward and backward edges. A lot of those on the outside. You're struggling with those outside edges and you can't maintain and control the edge that you're trying to do. So several of you are like, I need help with that back outside edge. I can't stay on an outside edge. Or the same thing, I can't stay on a forward outside edge. A lot of that has to do with the strength in your feet, in your ankles, in your calves, and core control, all right? So if you are trying to do a 1-foot glide and your ankle keeps dropping in, a lot of that has to do with the strength in your arch, all right? Or in the inside of your foot. All right, if you're trying to go on an outside edge and you're falling to the inside, some of that may be some balance issues, but I'm willing to bet a lot of that is going to have to do with the strength in your foot, in your calf, and then those core muscles. So today we are going to be doing some off ice using a Bosu ball. This is a Bosu ball. I will post a link to this one on Amazon. This is an original Bosu ball. There are lots of knockoffs if you're interested in that, but I'm going to post a link to this one on Amazon so you can get your own Bosu ball. Now, if you like videos like this, where I'm directly answering your questions, and you like my channel, I am going to encourage you to hit that join button. We are starting a new thing where you can become a member of my channel. And I'm going to give you 3 reasons why you are going to want to become a member of my channel. Number 1 reason you might want to become a member of my channel. You just love my videos, you love what I do, and you want to support my work. By becoming a member of my channel, you're supporting my efforts in making these videos and helping me make these videos for you. Number 2, you like videos like this where I'm answering your questions directly. For those of you who are members, I'm going to make a big effort on looking at your comments and making videos responding to your comments to answer your skating concerns. Number 3, I am working on developing a skating app. It's going to be out later on this summer. It is going to allow you to learn every skill in succession, in order. So it's going to all be divided by skill level so you can learn things as they should be progressed, as if you had your own private lesson coach in your pocket. By joining and becoming a member, that's going to help me develop that app. But I'm also going to be wanting some beta testers who are going to be trying out that app, and I'm going to be finding those beta testers from the members of my channel. So if you want to help show support for my channel, go ahead and click that join button. All right, back to our tutorial. So we've got this Bosu ball. You can do it either way. This is the proper Bosu ball way, but honestly, I've always used it the other way around, flipped upside down, so I'll show you how to do it both directions. You might want something to help you balance with this if you haven't used a Bosu ball. I'm using a hockey stick. You can use anything you have that's tall like this, maybe a broom handle, or you can get a piece of PVC pipe. That's a great thing that you can use to support, okay? So if you haven't used a Bosu ball, you want to get something to balance with. All right, so we're just going to step up onto that Bosu ball. Start with putting your feet about hip width apart and try to balance there, okay? If your legs are going crazy, that's okay, that's normal. What you're doing is you're triggering all those fine muscles that are helping your core and your legs engage and balance you, okay? So if you can do this without your legs going crazy, great. Otherwise, just lightly put a stick down there to help you with your balance, okay? This is the first thing, okay? Just trying to balance on the Bosu ball without going crazy. You might find that your feet get really tired afterwards, especially if you do this barefoot. That's actually a good thing. You're developing the muscles in your feet, okay? We need strong feet to be skaters, and this is going to develop those muscles. Once you can balance on this easily, we're ready to step up to the next thing. We're going to try to do it on one foot. Now, because our spins are on one foot, I'm just going to do this on my left leg. I'm spin on my left leg, but you want to practice this on both. So the next thing is trying to balance there on one foot. You're immediately going to feel that this is more difficult. All right, I am using that stick just a tiny bit, but you want to get to the point where you can do it. Look, Mom, no hands. Without having to use that stick for balance. Okay, you can also put that stick out here. All right, get something out here to help you balance. Okay, but you're going to feel your ankle going crazy with this one. Now, once you can do that reasonably well, okay, even if it's not super proficient, we're going to start moving. Okay, so I'm going to start by putting my foot. So I'm balancing in my 1 foot spin position. I'm going to bend my knee and touch behind, stand back up, bend my knee and touch this side, and stand back up. So I'm giving a little bit of strength in I'm using my quads, but I'm also having to activate my core because I'm moving now. And your foot is the whole time trying to balance itself, so it's going to be really moving around, and that's going to be helping strengthen those foot muscles. So back and out. And you can do it forward too. We don't use that as much in skating, but the side and the back are going to be really important. Okay, you want to try to keep as little weight on that stick as possible. Over time, the more you practice it, the less you're going to need that stick. Now, this is the proper way of using the Bosu ball with the curve on the top, but I actually have a lot of things I like doing with it flipped upside down. So we're going to do that. Now, just be careful. There are some warnings on here that say you can fall off of it. Figure skaters are accustomed to falling, so you can do this if you choose to, or if you don't, that's up to you. When I've worked at the gym, all my personal trainers have had me do it flipped upside down like this, so you can make your own decision on that. All right, so I'm going to step up onto that Bosu ball. All right, so this is a little bit more challenging if it's flipped upside down. But there are a whole different series of things I like to do with it this way. So the first thing, again, is just trying to be able to balance without needing to hold on to something. You can grab that stick if you need to, countertop, whatever you have at your house that you can use to help balance on here. I want you to think about engaging that core, all right? All of these exercises should be, you're engaging your core while you're doing it. They're going to be helping to strengthen those calves and all those muscles in your feet. That's going to help you with your balance out on the ice. So the first thing we're going to do, once you can balance on here, is we're going to do some squats, all right? So when you do squats, we're activating those quads, which we need so much of in skating, but at the same time, our legs are trying to go from a wobbly, crazy position to a stable, balanced, moving position. Okay, so this is adding a whole new level of difficulty because you're moving. Just like those one leg balances did on the other one, as soon as you add movement on the Bosu ball, you're upping the difficulty and you're going to have to make those legs a little stronger. All right, so the next thing we're going to do, I'm going to try to put my foot right in the center. It's not quite in the center yet. There we go, now it's in the center. All right, I'm gonna try to balance on one foot again. All right, now this one, because the ball's upside down, ooh, you can see my foot's going crazy. So it's gonna takes a lot of balance. But in doing that, all of the little tiny fibers in your muscles, the smaller reactive muscles, are having to be engaged, and this is going to help you so much out on the ice. So when you're trying to control the direction of your glide, you're trying to control the direction of a 3-turn, a 1-foot spin, look at that, my ankle's calming, right? Okay, so when I stay up here long enough, I can calm those muscles, and that is developing that strength that's going to help you out on the ice. Okay, so you're going from 2 feet, you transfer your weight over to your skating leg just the way you would out on the ice. You're going to pick that foot up, engage your core, try to calm those muscles down. Okay? All right, so those are just a couple things you can do on this Bosu ball. There are so many things you can do for balance. Ooh, we could do one leg squats. All right, now we're going crazy. We can work on sit spins. We can do our tuck spins on here. Right? Any of those one leg elements you can practice on this Bosu ball. It's going to help with developing those fine muscles. All right, skaters, I hope you find these balance tips helpful. These strengthening techniques are going to really help you keep your ankles, your feet, your calves strong out on the ice, and they're going to help with those 1-foot spins, 1-foot glides, 3 turns, anything where you need to stay on a strong edge. You want that foot control. So practice these at home, build that strength up, and you will see the difference out on the ice. If you enjoyed this, please do give us a thumbs up. And as always, I look forward to reading all your comments in the section down below. If you haven't done so yet, then hit that subscribe button and the little notification bell down in the corner so you can see all my videos when they come out. Happy skating, and I'll see you next time.